Oh, hey, Elise. It's Halo. It's Halo. I woke up. I didn't know what else to do. I felt the need for Chief. Is that a good pun? Is that good wordplay? Is that acceptable? Is that acceptable to the entertainment gods over on twitch.tv/ I don't know. I'm like in a weird state between being tired and being very awake. And what better thing to do when you're going through a sleep crisis than play Halo video game. I'm aware the timer's still going. Who gives a shit? It's just numbers. Like I said in the last stream, they're not the boss of me. Anyways, shout out Neon Blue Cat Girl. That's one of my best friends, Elise. She makes music. Alicia and the Punk Ass Bitches on Spotify. Really, really good music. Check it out. And YouTube videos as well. New YouTube channel. She makes videos, good videos. A very good friend and future collaborator probably soon. We should make Halo. Ooh, that's fun. Show me that. You know, if you finish drawing that while I'm streaming, I will show it on the stream. Turn down my speakers here. Anyways, I'm getting some caffeine in me, but via Coke instead of Jesus Christ, coffee. Because it is too late for coffee, but it's never too late for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. It's a drink. You drink it. What's up, CB Radio 96? Welcome to the stream. Worm? I'm sorry? What do you mean by worm? What is the significance of you saying worm right now? So here's the thing about Halo Infinite, if you really think about it. Hang on, I don't know how to switch to this scene without doing the cool transition, even though it doesn't really need it right now. So that happened. That was a thing. Normally when I switch from my countdown to this screen that you're seeing right now, I'll do that transition, that little little Mega Man fan guy transition. But usually that's when I haven't started talking yet. But I kind of started the stream a little early. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, what was my point? I was in the middle of making a point and I forgot it. That's the kind of stream it's going to be today, folks. Oh boy. Okay. So here's the thing about Halo Infinite. I think this is what I was saying. Here's the thing about Halo Infinite. Having a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun, actually. Like, too much fun. In fact, it's kind of consuming my life. I think I've been bitten by the Halo bug. I'm starting to become a Halo person. Not really, right? Like, I don't know shit about the lore or the story, although I knew enough to make that kick-ass title that you see below the stream. Because Master Chief does indeed sleep a long time. That's a thing from Halo, right? a Halo smoker, if you will. Um, but so I don't. So yeah, Halo multiplayer. Point is, Halo multiplayer. It's fun. I'm enjoying it a lot, more than I ever have in the past. And I realized as I was playing Halo Infinite that like this game isn't that different from the other Halo games, from what I can tell. Right? It's it's more modern. It feels like a newer game, but it's still Halo. It's all Halo. And then I realized Halo Infinite is kind of finite if you think about it. It is but one game, whereas the Master Chief Collection is several games, and that gives me a lot more content to chew on, a lot more things I can learn, a lot more different things happening, things going on and happening and going on in that game, in that collection of games. So I'm gonna play the Master Chief Collection for a while. If I get tired of it and realize Halo Infinite is really where I have the most fun, then I'll go back to playing Halo Infinite for a while. But I'm gonna try playing a little bit of Master Chief Collection. Right before I started this stream, I was playing that. Yeah, it is on Game Pass as well. Yes. If I wouldn't pay money for these games, not that they're not good enough for that, but I'm not paying money for video games. You kidding me? Why would I do that? Right before this stream started, I was playing this game mode on Halo Reach randomly, because it's all random. Where it's just sniping. It's just sniper stuff. And at first I hated it, but then I started to have some fun. Although I stand by my statement that Halo matches go on for far too long. Too long. I don't want to spend that long. I don't want to spend 10 minutes playing a Halo game. I want to move on to the next match by that point. Cope. So now we are shifting gears. Here's the Halo. Here's the Halo of it all. Let's talk about the Halo of it all. It is now, right? Right? Yeah. I know what I'm doing, all right? Give me some credit. And don't worry, I will shrink. I will shrink down in size. At some point. Oh, I should cover the whole screen with myself. That's not a bad idea. That would be quite funny. In fact, I would do that right now, but most games, when I'm on the menu, I can move my mouse over. I can move my mouse cursor over to OBS to change settings, but for whatever reason, here on the Master Chief Collection, I'm walled in. I cannot move my mouse any further to the right. So unfortunately, I cannot change any settings in OBS right now. I could if I wanted to, but I don't. It's more trouble than it's worth right now. So, for that joke. At one point, maybe I'll add a scene that's like a zoomed in one, even more zoomed in than it is right now. Once I start playing, though, I will be shrunken in the corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Playing the Halo. Okay. And that's REM, which is what Master Chief was going through for probably the majority of his sleep cycle, back when he was sleeping for a long time. Rapid eye movement. And, a good band as well. Absolutely butchered their song, though. Really, really nailed it, if you ask me, actually. I think I did a pretty good job, all things considered. What's up, little Thicky? Welcome back to the stream. Okay, what game mode should I do? All of them. Let's just do everything. Let's see what happens. All the game modes. Oh, it's actually... Yeah, play. Whew. Sorry. Absolutely hammered. Alright, well, I hope you can sober up with my stream. I'm rooting for you. I hope you can sober up before Thanksgiving. Drink plenty of water. Stay hydrated. That's the most important thing. All right, it's Halo time. Let's do that. That's good. Talkies are good. They're fun. I have to admit I don't eat them that often. Okay, what game is this? Is this... I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna guess that this is 3. And I'm not looking at anything. I'm sure there's a way to easily find out. I probably could have looked at something. But I'm just gonna guess that it's 3. And you can answer, at least you can tell. Oh, I'm playing Halo and I have a Halo expert in chat. That's so exciting. Every time, oh sweet, I'm right, okay. Every time I've played Infinite on stream so far, I always have questions about things, and no one's able to answer them. As poppin' as my streams are, no one watching them is ever a Halo expert. So if I think of any of those questions I had, you will be the first to know. How come you can't sprint in Halo 3? If you think about it, it's a bad game because of that, really. That's just bad game design. Oh no, I'm just gonna be like annoying Elise the whole stream. It's make Elise angry day. It's make Elise angry by saying bad things about Halo stream time. 24 ounce of spiked Arnold Palmer, 24 ounce of truly fruit punch, and a pint of Mike's Harder Lemonade Black Cherry. That is quite the variety. Where'd he go? Where'd that guy go? He just disappeared. He probably went up this way. Let's follow him. Okay, I know I'm doing really, really bad right now. To be fair, this is, I think, my first time playing Halo 3 multiplayer, like, ever. I actually got, like, a little competent playing Halo Infinite. Well, that guy had an energy sword. That's just cheating. Like, I was actually doing alright. Nice, James bonded up. Hell yeah. Is it the way he has him? Is it the way he likes it? I can't be bothered to, remember everything else other than shaken, not stirred. How do you melee? I pressed F. It's F in Infinite, but I think it's Q here. Yeah, it's Q. Okay. I gotta remember the keyboard layout's different. And there's no sprint. Again, bad game because of that. That was rough. Oh boy, who's shooting? Oh yeah? Interesting. See, I'm not knowledgeable about alcohol in general. I'll drink beers. I'll drink my Blue Moon. And I'll enjoy it. But I don't know why I'm enjoying it. I can't tell you the difference between one drink from a different drink. Beyond basic stuff. But honestly, that makes sense. I feel like James Bond probably is just totally hammered like all the time. James Bond definitely is an alcoholic. Absolutely. Do any of the later movies go into this? I feel like they probably do. I rewatched Casino Royale recently. I don't think that movie really goes into that at all. I wonder if No Time to Die does. I wonder, no spoilers, I haven't seen it, but I wonder if he dies in that movie from alcohol poisoning. What a way for James Bond to go. I killed someone! That's it. I win. That's all I need. Oh, Halo goes on for too long. Alcohol slaps, though. It does. In moderation. It does. It's fun. I'm sober right now, obviously. Jesus Christ. Halo 3 is Halo 3 multiplayer... Elise, you can answer this. Is Halo 3 multiplayer more difficult than the more recent Halo multiplayers? The people want to know. I am the people. No? Okay. Well, I'm just less experienced with it. Does it take longer? Is the time to kill, like, even longer than, say, I guess just Infinite is the only one I've been playing. Maybe Reach. I don't know, I've played a little bit of Reach. Okay, that's why, I think that's why I'm having more, it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off my game. I'm usually really great at these. Let's pick that up. Alright. This gun is called Laser Cannon. It's actually kind of a misnomer, because they're not lasers that come out of it. They are energy pellets. And it's less of a cannon and more of a little I don't know. Wow. Well, I'm glad you haven't had it. That's good. Why did the... Oh, we won. Hell yeah, we won! And that was all me. Oh boy. Oh boy. My elbows are hyperextended. That's something you don't see on my streams too often, right? Hopefully. It's not fun to look at, is it? That's just the way my arms are, sorry. Command Sergeant Major. Hell yeah, that's what I've always wanted to be. Wait, now I'm a warrant officer? I just lost my dream job just now. Another one? Wait, what the fuck? I just played one game. I played one game and what is happening? What's happened? That's enough, right? Please, that's all. Huh. What a roller coaster that was. Oh my god. Is Infinite not good yet? Yeah, I like Infinite, actually. The reason I'm playing these games right now is just to kind of... So, I'm not familiar with Halo very much. Now, in this stream, we have a Halo expert in chat, so that's good. But generally, I'm playing... when I'm streaming, I don't know what I'm doing at all, so... And I can't ask any questions, because no one knows the answers. So, I've been playing Halo Infinite on my streams lately, the past few streams. At first, just for the hell of it, because it was a new game, and then I started to really enjoy it, which I didn't expect, because I've never really enjoyed that type of game, as in, like, multiplayer shooters in general, not really my thing most of the time. But Halo Infinite has been really, really fun. So I have Game Pass, so I got the Master Chief Collection, I re-downloaded it, which I had downloaded before, just for the single players, which I never really got into, but... So this is 2, right? Because this is the assault rifle from 2, I think. Or maybe it's still 3. This is still 3. Okay, but 2, that assault rifle... Oh, it's the same map. Well, I thought maybe... I don't know. I never remember the maps. All the maps are the same. They're all just multiplayer shooter maps. I'm like 50% serious. It's a battle rifle? Okay. I'm sick of Halo 3. I would like... Maybe I will take Halo 3 out of the rotation. Just for the sake of variety. Wait, that actually kind of goes against variety's sake, doesn't it? You get what I'm saying. Like, I've played Halo 3 already in this stream. Let's shake it up a little, you know? Let's force it. Oh my goodness. Aim for the head? Yeah, it's easier said than done. But thank you for the advice. What was I saying? I was talking about something. I forgot. Oh, I fell. Yeah, I was not an Xbox kid either. I was a Nintendo kid. I wanted to be an Xbox kid really bad because all my friends were. I went through different phases of brand loyalty despite not having things from those brands. For some reason, I used to be an Apple fanboy back in like middle school. I don't know why. I was like obsessed with the company, and was like they could do no wrong. I had an iPod Touch, and that was it. And then at one point I was really into Sony despite not having any of their products. I don't know what it was. I don't know why I was like so into these brands. But I had a Wii. I grew up with Nintendo stuff. I had a DS, Game Boy, etc. And all I wanted was to be like the cool kids playing the violent shooters and stuff. So I got your conduits on the Wii. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there was this game on the Wii called Conduit and Conduit 2. Both of them were just, their whole thing was just that they were like the grown-up shooters on the grown-up consoles. That was the whole gimmick of those games. Taken on their own, they are not very good games, but on the Wii, you didn't really have anything like that. I also played the Call of Duty games on the Wii, which is an experience. Yeah, crossplay is cool. I also like how a lot of console exclusives are coming to PC. Like, a lot of PlayStation's games are coming to PC. It's nice. The world would be a better place with less exclusivity, with less fewer barriers to playing interesting games. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry. I had Black Ops 2 on Wii U as well. That's so funny. I wonder if we ever played together. I mean, honestly, that game was good on Wii U. You had the map on the gamepad, plus because it was on the PS3 and Xbox 360, the Wii U graphically was about on par with those systems, maybe even a little bit better. Of course, it was a step behind the PS4 and Xbox One, which were out at the time, but that game, I think, was developed for the 360 PS3 generation of consoles. So on Wii U, it was kind of right at home. It ran perfectly fine and looked perfectly fine. But, you know, it was still Call of Duty, so... So no one was playing, because no one plays Call of Duty on Nintendo products. Now, Modern Warfare on the DS... Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because that kicked ass. That was a lot of... You play download play, only one person needs to have the game, and everyone... You just grab some friends at school, and everyone just shoots each other on the DS. That's such a fun time. But such a relic of a bygone era, because that is just not impressive anymore. Call of Duty on the DS, like that kind of experience. It's not really something anyone really wants to do anymore. I guess because like phone games are... Oh my goodness. I am like... This is so bad. Oh man. Everyone probably thinks I'm like... Oh yeah, I was gonna say everyone probably thinks I'm like 12 years old, but honestly, I bet a lot of 12-year-olds are like really good at this game compared to me. I know headshots, but I can't do that. I can't aim that well. That's too difficult. I might go back to Infinite at some point soon. I don't know. I wanna see what there is. I wanna see what Halo has to offer. I guess any of the older Halos are gonna feel a little off compared to Infinite, which is like, I feel like, I imagine, has taken all the other games and learned from what worked and what didn't work in those games to make the ultimate Halo experience. Mario Party DS was so good. That's like my favorite Mario Party, actually. That's such a good game. Really fun mini games, and again, just the download play experience was just such a good time. Okay, I'm ready for a different Halo. If we get Halo 3 again, that's it. Rage quitting. Is rage quitting a word people still use? What do we got? Let's see if we get a Halo 4 or a Halo 2 or a Halo Reach. Not a Halo though. Not a Combat Evolved. I've played enough of that multiplayer. Did everyone quit? Did everyone leave me? Oh shit, we got people chatting. That's weird. I don't like that. Wait, I hope people haven't been listening. Nah, it's probably like on push to talk or something. I probably would have known if people were listening to me this whole time in the game, because I've just been talking nonstop. Yeah, it was good with friends. I remember that. I used to go to this like after school program back in elementary school and middle school. And we would all have our DSs. So is this still Halo 3? Are we just Halo 3 forever until the end of time? Maybe people only ever play Halo 3 here? Coke is my go-to instead of booze. Coke is good. Coke is a yummy drink. It's a nice tasty treat. Okay, how do I... Oh wait, hold E. Let's go! Shit, I'm just getting out of here. Fuck. That's it. Can empty. Okay. I bet Halo 3 is probably just the most popular game that people play here. And so that's why that's why I'm getting a lot of it. Because everyone else is like only playing Halo 3. I wonder if our resident Halo expert knows anything about that. One thing about Halo Infinite compared to these Halo games that I'm playing right now is you're always on blue team in Halo Infinite. I guess because your armor isn't the color red or blue. Your armor is whatever color you want it to be, depending on how you customize it. I don't know if it's the first Halo game to do that. I don't know. I genuinely don't. But what I'm noticing is in the old red versus blue here, the other team, the enemy team, is blue. Look at that. Whereas usually red is associated with bad. On Halo Infinite, you're blue no matter what, and the other team's always red. But it's not their armor. It's a little highlight around them. These are all very interesting observations that I'm making. And it's throwing me off, honestly, because I keep seeing people who are blue and thinking they're not the bad guy. Do people generally go to the Halos they grew up with, or is one considered the best? It's a good question for someone. It was the first game in the series where your team's colors can be different. Halo 3 was? Or Infinite? Wait. I feel like most people consider 3 the best. It's just from what I've heard. But I do imagine that people play the games they grew up with. I didn't really grow up with any particular Halo game, but I feel like I have the most nostalgia for 1 and for Reach. Because I played 1 a lot... Jeez, excuse me. Excuse me, one more. There we go. It's all out of my system. I played 1 a lot on my PC back, when it was kind of shared around a lot, I guess. I feel like it was one of those games that was just like really easy to pirate. A lot of people just had it for some reason. I I'm gonna keep doing it. It's my brand. You can't stop me. No one can tell me what to do. It's my twitch.tv/megamindfan, and I will do what I want. Although your feedback has been taken into consideration. And I will confer with the council, and you will receive a response within 3 to 5 business days. I don't have a favorite Halo campaign personally because I don't have enough experience with the campaigns. But Halo 1 I have the most nostalgia for, probably, and I did play quite a bit of that campaign, probably about half of it, back in the day. Didn't play much of the multiplayer because, again, multiplayer shooty games have never really been my thing. But as far as the multiplayer, I think Reach is definitely what I have the most nostalgia for. Because I used to play that, couch co-op and couch not co-op, couch multiplayer, both co-op and not, back in the day, back in high school. I used to play that a lot with my friends. Of course, at that point, it was like a new game. Oh, ODST, I remember having a lot of fun with the firefight mode when that came out. I used to play that a lot with my friend. And we did play the campaign in that one. I remember kind of like the jazzy night vibes of the campaign. Very like, oh, F is grenade, okay. Very distinct vibes, very different from the other games. And I remember it, the vibes I remember very vividly. As far as the story and what happens in it, I don't remember at all. But I remember the setting and just the way it felt. So I'm actually a little, I'm looking forward to replaying these campaigns, or at least not replaying, because I haven't played most of them, but I'm looking forward to getting to ODST actually when I do eventually start playing the campaigns for a video, which I will collaborate with Elise on in the future. Although I have so much shit I want to do, and I never end up doing any of it. It'll happen one day. I still want to make my Metroid videos. This is interesting, this map. I might actually turn off 3 in the rotation, take it out of the rotation, just to get a taste of the other games as well on this stream. And if I don't like that taste, then I will spit it out and go back to Infinite. Because that's what I know best at this point. Infinite is my Halo. Honestly, I'm excited for the campaign, even though, and this is, what's frustrating to me is that Halo 5 isn't on PC, even though they ported the whole engine and, they have Halo 5 Forge on PC and it works perfectly fine, I think. But for whatever reason, they just refused to put Halo 5, the whole game, on PC. So you can play every Halo campaign on PC except for 5. I think you can even play Wars and Wars 2 on PC, but not Halo 5. And that's so ridiculous because that's one piece of the story that's just missing between 4 and Infinite. I'm not really the type of person who should care about this because I'm not a Halo person generally. But I want to be, goddammit. I want to be. And I want to play Halo Infinite's campaign and know what's happening in the story, and I just won't. I guess I can look at a wiki.
Adult ways of doing.
Who is this? Who's talking to me? What's your story, buddy?
Knowledge worth not weighing. Damn, West End Goo actually went positive 11-9. Okay, I see you.
I'm scared that someone's just gonna start saying slurs or something. Get my stream taken down.
That guy in first was playing his heart out, dude. Trying so hard to carry that team. All that guy had to do was...
Whoa! Is that Ronin? Doing a Kramer entrance? That's a good entrance. Just don't do a Michael Richards entrance. That's not a good entrance. Or maybe that would be a Michael Richards exit. Just be a Metro Man fan. Okay, let's... Oh, shit. It's starting. Okay, well, what game is this? Is this still 3? I'm so tired of 3. I didn't even get a chance to change to a different game. Or to take 3 out of the rotation. Anyways, welcome. Metrocity is such a good joke. Oh, I love Megamind. I'm such a fan of Megamind. Have I talked about that? I don't know if I have. This is Reach? Oh, cool. I like Reach. Oh, I've had Halo on the brain, Ronan. I've had Halo on the brain, and I can't get it out. It's a worm in my brain. What's stockpile? Is that just like... Why is it so quiet? Is it quieter than the other game? Ooh, oh, that's pretty. Oh. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna drop. Just like in ODST, I'm gonna drop. There I go. And when I wake up, I will be on planet Reach. Is that Reach? I'm gonna guess that's Reach. Rewatched Revolutions. Now is this your second rewatch? Like, I know you rewatched Reloaded recently. Now, is this going to Revolutions after Reloaded, or did you already watch Revolutions and now you're watching it a second time after the last time? You get what I'm saying? I'm guessing you're just like, you're rewatching it for the first time in this session, if that makes sense. I'm guessing that's the situation here. I'm guessing that's the sitch. 1, 2, 3. Yes. That is a good sequence in which to watch those movies. Absolutely. Ideal, honestly. Well, you gotta put Animatrix in there somewhere. Really, you should watch the sequels before Animatrix, but, you know, before is fine too, I think. I mean, like Animatrix before sequels. That works too. Animatrix rules. It's very good. Also, there are the Matrix video games, which are like 100% canon and even have material shot specifically for the games with the actors, like directed by the Wachowski sisters. It's just real cool shit. What do I do? I got him, right? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Huh, huh. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's so obvious what to do in Infinite, but in this game, it's like, you're just on your own. Oh, fuck. Joe Dante? I don't know who that is. That is not a name I know. Good job, you did it. What are you... Is that a strat? Just constantly drop the flag? Whoa. That was interesting. Oh, he directed Gremlins? I haven't actually seen any of the Gremlins movies. There's only 2, right? I haven't seen them. We did it, team. Hooray for us. Minion is a good character in Megamind. Agreed. Although, and I know it's a basic opinion, but I do think Megamind is the best character in Megamind. I know he is the title, but he's just a very good character. He's a very well-realized character. Really just an iconic character. RDJ was going to play Megamind? You know, honestly, I'm not like the biggest Will Ferrell fan. I don't dislike him or anything. I think he's generally funny. But I don't even think of Megamind as being played by Will Ferrell. Megamind is his own entity. Megamind is Megamind. Will Ferrell disappears into the role of Megamind. He goes method. He painted himself blue, injected like silicone into his forehead, just like expanded it. Elf sucks. I don't know if Elf sucks. I don't know if I agree with that. I haven't seen it in a super long time, but it is like I'm not a huge like Elf fan like a lot of people seem to be. It's not like I don't watch it every year for Christmas. I think that's ridiculous. Fuck. Did I just blow myself up with that grenade? Yeah, Will Ferrell. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Elf. It's it's a cute movie. It's a cute movie, I think. Hold E. What the fuck just happened? Was that an energy sword kill? Is that what that was? Overrated? I guess. I don't know. I feel like there was a period of time where everyone talked about Elf a lot. I haven't really seen Elf discourse that much these days. I feel like people aren't as much into it these days. Thankfully, the universe has corrected itself. I remember it being a cute movie. I remember enjoying it back when I saw it. Of course, I was a kid. It's a kid's movie, right? Like, I don't know. I guess it has some, like, jokes for the adults, but it's for kids, ultimately. So I feel like people who like it just have fond memories of growing up watching it, which is me, pretty much. Yeah, I agree. He can be cringe. Holmes and Watson. Is that a real movie? I'm not convinced that's a real movie that came out. I never saw it. I think that was just a joke trailer. Oh shit, there's a person who's been here. Oh, I got a headshot. That's nice. That was an accident. I would never be that violent in real life. Oh boy. They should make Elf 2. Wait, didn't they make like an Elf reunion or something? That sounds vaguely like a thing that probably happened. Rewatch now for Thanksgiving. Is Megamind a Thanksgiving movie? Is that the new X movie is actually a holiday movie take? Spider-Man is, of course, a Thanksgiving movie. We all know this. Spider-Man 1 is a Thanksgiving movie. I don't know half of what's going on. I don't know why I don't know why I'm having so much trouble wrapping my brain around this game, around any of these games. I guess I was like that for a while with Infinite, but I slowly started to get it. I'm still not really 100% there with that game, but like at least I kind of get the basics. Here I'm just confused. It's not like it's unintuitive. It's a normal shooter game from what I can tell. It's normal Halo. I think I'm just stupid. Is that a bad guy? Are you my friend? No, that's a bad guy. I'm so confused. I can't. I'm so. Why am I so stupid? Oh boy. Death Stranding. I really, really, really want to be like a huge fan of Death Stranding. I really want to play it and have just an experience playing it, you know? Oh wait. He's my friend. I'm so sorry. I keep doing this. I can't fucking play this game. I can't do it. I get too thrown off by the colors. Oh, I see CB Radio 33 minutes ago redeemed hydrate, and I appreciate that. I hope I hydrated. For some reason, I always miss that. I want to be one of those Death Stranding fans. I think Ronan is. I want to play it. I have it. I own it on PS4. I'm actually thinking of upgrading to the director's cut. I have a PS5, and I want to like play it with a higher frame rate. I actually own it on PC as well. I've bought this game twice, and I can never seem to get more than like I want to say 20, 30 hours into it, which is like a decent amount of time. I think maybe 20 hours. I don't know. Is that an issue? Wait. Dr. Richard Kimball 99. Is that are you saying like are you joking around with me that I said that and now I'm still saying your name, or do you not want me to say your name? Because I will respect that. Okay, cool. It's just easier for me to say your actual name. At one point I was gonna commit to just calling everyone by whatever they're called in Twitch, but like I don't know. If I know you in real life, I'm gonna call you by your real name. That's what I've decided. Oh yeah, really good soundtrack. I have some of the songs in my Spotify rotation. Yeah, Norman Reedus is he's all right. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen Walking Dead. I haven't really seen him in much, but I like him in Death Stranding. The trend of putting real actors' faces into games is so weird to me. I've never really understood it. However, in something like Death Stranding, it does kind of add to it. It adds to the weirdness. Yeah, sure. If that's something you're comfortable with. Hopefully I remember it. Oh, you're bad. What game is this? Is this 2? No, this is Reach. Wait, no. Wait, yeah, because it has sprinting, so it's Reach, right? I'm guessing this is Reach. Do we not have shields in this match? I think we have no shields. No, this is Patrick. Yeah, I knew this was Reach. I knew that. Easy. Oh, headshots only? What the fuck? No, I'm not ready for that. They're just throwing me straight into it. This is just gonna be 10 minutes of me dying over and over again. I mean, the whole game, the whole thing has been that. Oh, yeah. Luke? Okay, cool. Good to know. I can remember that because Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. He's in that movie, and now I know a real person with that name. I don't think I know any other Lukes. It's not an uncommon name. It's a normal name, but I can't think of any person I know in real life whose name is Luke. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure that gets annoying real quick. I'll try not to do that. Fuck. Okay, I will try. I will try to get headshots, but I have no confidence in my ability to click on people's heads in this game. I got one! Right after saying I would try, I got one. Oh boy. Here's where I become a real gamer. Shit. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's happening. This is the gamering. Well, I was on a roll. Did that guy just teabag me? I feel like I'm in 2010. Wonderful. Wow, I don't know how I'm doing so well. I'm like doing okay. I'm like hitting people in the head. In the video game, in the metaverse. In Mark Zuckerberg's vision of the future. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's just... it's so stupid. I haven't seen that Gamer Coke commercial. Wow, I'm like not in last place even. I'm not even in second to last place. That's crazy. That's wild to me. What's happening? Okay, where are the other gamers? Gamers, assemble. I really want another Coke, but I've already had 2. I feel like 3 is kind of excessive. At that point, you're just kind of doing too much harm to your body. More harm than good. Fuck. But I got one. I'm becoming the free guy. This is where I bust out the lightsaber, and we got the Chris Evans cameo. Classic movie cinema moment. That's real cinema. Unlike that fucking Ridley Scott movie that came out. That movie, pff, Might as well just go on my phone. Might as well just go on my phone. I can't even remember the name of the movie. That's how bad it was. Shit. Fuck. Did we just kill each other? I think we just killed each other at the same time. I think. I don't know. It is okay. It's okay for Thanksgiving. I love thinking of Ryan Reynolds playing Neo. I think that is so funny. Imagining... Oh, God. That sucked. Was that a headshot? That felt unfair. That was like a... That was like one of those... In like those stealth games when you can like sneak up on people from behind and just do an animation to kill them because they're not aware of you. That's what that was, but in Halo multiplayer. What's up with your glasses, man? You're like tiny mirrors. I'm not doing a Ryan Reynolds impression. That's not something I'm capable of doing, I don't think. He's just a guy though. He's just like, I don't know if he has a really distinct way of speaking. He's just a guy, you know? But yeah. All right, let's level up. Revenge, headshot. These are gamer terms. Are the Matrix sequels good? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think they're wonderful, wonderful movies. Misunderstood and unfairly maligned. With lots to say, more to say than any modern blockbuster that comes out. Not to sound like a snob, but they're just very, very good movies. I'm not reading that out loud, but yeah, it's hilarious. Oh my god, I can imagine that too. Oh, I hate it so much. Yeah. But yeah, Matrix sequels are great. I recommend giving them a go. If you haven't really enjoyed them that much in the past, I recommend just giving them another shot now. And ooh, you're almost done with the drawing. Sweet. Send it to me over. Oh shit, I don't know what. We can't do Instagram because that's on my phone, and my phone is my webcam right now, so I can't really do anything on my phone. I will think for a while. I guess Xbox, right? You could send me a message on Xbox. I don't know. Interesting. Red notice. Is this Reach? This seems like Reach still. What game mode is this? How do I find out? I probably should pay attention. Oh, Discord. I haven't opened Discord in so long. I'm scared that I'm gonna open it and just see a bunch of angry messages. I don't know why. People don't get angry at me on the internet. It's not really a thing. I'm not a controversial figure on Discord, but I don't know why. I don't know. I have social anxiety. Oh, this is 3? Okay, good to know. I guess Discord works, though. Actually, wait, I think I can open Instagram in a browser. I think you can open it Instagram message. Just tell me, whatever you send it on, just tell me. I'll figure out a way. Do whatever you want. It's gonna happen. Oh. No, stop it, Ronan. This is so cursed. Oh, I can hear his voice in my head. Ooh. Door physics. Halo VR when? That would be so fun. Shit. I'm so used to F being melee that even though I don't press it by accident, my brain does this thing where I'm like, oh, wait, what's the button again? It's not F. I'm sure I can rebind the controls, but I don't know For some reason, I don't like rebinding controls. I'm like, no, I want to play the game the way it was intended, which is so stupid. That's such a weird mindset for me to have, with regards to that specifically, because controls are meant to be rebinded. I feel like the way controls are binded generally is totally arbitrary. It's just kind of a formality. They just bind it for you, just in case you don't feel like binding it yourself. Now, on a controller, it's a little bit different. I feel like there's a little bit more reason to it, generally. Ryan Reynolds he's a charismatic man. He has good screen presence, generally. I won't deny that. I think it's funny to make fun of his style of comedy just because it's so I don't know. It's bland, I guess, and it's like a little bit predictable. Jesus Christ. But like, I think he's a talented man. I think he can be funny. I think he has the capacity to be funny. He has made me laugh in the past. Deadpool is a good movie, yeah. It's not my favorite. I don't love it. I think Deadpool 2 is a little bit better, but when I saw it, to be totally honest, when I saw it in theaters, I was so over Deadpool that I didn't really like it very much. But thinking back on it, I do think it was a better made movie than Deadpool 1. Oh yeah, he really did shone. He really did shined. No, Ronan. I want you to write a feature-length screenplay of this. Honestly, I feel like this is the type of thing Ryan Reynolds... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I just remembered Will Ferrell playing the architect in that really shitty, like, parody of Matrix Reloaded. That makes me so mad. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the architect scene in Matrix Reloaded at the end of the movie. Yeah, the MTV Awards bullshit. They did a little parody of that scene with Will Ferrell playing. Oh sweet, Elise, I just saw Elise sent me the picture on Discord. We will look at that right now. The round just ended. Let's go back before it. Okay, cool. Let me just do that so you don't see what I'm doing, so you don't see my Discord stuff. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the MTV Awards thing. Yeah, just really bad. Just not very good. It's not very funny. I guess it's a little bit funny if you just choose not to really think about the scene and just like dismiss it as like pretentious garbage or whatever. But it's a good scene. It's a good scene. Like the guy talks like a thesaurus because he's a computer. Okay, Discord. Do I even have Discord installed? It's fine, they have a web app, I just remembered. I think I uninstalled it from my computer. Okay, discord.com. Can you join my Discord? I actually think I have a Megamind fan Discord called Megamind Fan Club, of course. Ooh, okay. Let's open this in a new tab. Separate this out. And let's go... Let me just switch these windows over. And do that. And there we go. So this is some art by my very good friend Elise, who has a YouTube channel called, there it is, Neon Blue Cat Girl. Highly recommend subscribing. Highly recommend giving it a watch. Ryan Reynolds, can I join you? Oh yeah, so what I was saying about my Discord is it's linked in the on my stream page on my Twitch. It's there, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, feel free to join it. It's very, there's no one on there, by the way, though. There's no activity there. No one is active on there. I think like one of the last messages on there is my ex introducing themselves as my current partner. So obviously a lot has changed since that message. Um, so, you know. Anyways, yes, thank you, Ronan, for bringing me back on topic. This drawing does rule. Oh, I love her facial expressions. This is wonderful. Girl, what does that say? Girl who stinks good? Is that what that says? Why don't you smile more? Sorry. I really like this. This is really cute. Good job, Elise. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's there's my there's my wallpaper, by the way. It's Tobey Maguire. Let me grab let me just real quick. I don't know how to like send a link. I guess I can put it in chat. But I will bring up her YouTube channel right now. Anyways, here it is. There's Neon Blue Cat Girl. I will copy and paste this into chat. Oh, sweet. Elise did it already for me. Thank you. So that's it. Yes, Hot Toby. All right, bye, Ronan. Thank you very much. It's good talking with you. I know I'm doing a pretty late night stream. I'm probably going to keep streaming too for a while. I know it's very late at night, but I am awake, and that's not changing anytime soon, so yeah. All right. Excuse me. That time it wasn't directly into the microphone, right? That wasn't too bad, I hope. All right, back to Halo. So, no, not campaigns. That's not what I meant to do. Multiplayer, social. Should I just play Infinite now at this point? I will let chat decide. If anyone in chat has any opinion on this matter, feel free to voice it. For now, I will play another game here. But after that, if people want to see the new one, I will play the new one. I don't know if enough people are really watching for there to be any sort of consensus, but you know. Nice, nice, nice. By the way, Lil Thicky. By the way, Luke. We're on a first name basis now. You probably know, I don't know if you do, I have a YouTube channel as well. I haven't done anything with it in like months, but I make video essays about video games. Silly little videos. Some people you can just acknowledge that they're hot as hell, you know? It doesn't even have to be like an attraction thing. It's just like, wow, that is a specimen, you know? Yeah. A tragedy, absolutely. It's linked on my Twitch, I believe. If you scroll down a little bit on this stream, this guy, that was such a nothing kill. I didn't even have to do anything. It's not Megamind fan, actually. I'm Internet Julian on everything but Twitch, where I'm Megamind fan, because I made my Twitch before I did my YouTube stuff. Oh, shit. Ignore this. Ignore this. That was a mistake. I pressed a hotkey on my keyboard by accident. Hopefully the music wasn't too loud. That's my away screen if I'm away. However, I'm not even sure if I'm going to use it very much because I'm not away very much. But also when I am away, I feel like it's more effective just to kind of leave my chair here and leave the game running, so people know I'll be back soon. Although I designed some graphics for when I'm peeing that'll let people know that I'm peeing, because that is important information to convey to my audience. And I'm quite proud of them. I think they're very nice, very aesthetically pleasing. So maybe one day y'all will get to see that. But yeah, my YouTube channel is Internet Julian. It is linked in my Twitch. If you scroll down just a little bit, I'm pretty sure there's a picture of my face. And it just takes you to my YouTube channel. Or if you're on mobile, you just go to my channel, you go to About or whatever. I haven't made content for it in a hot minute though. I miss it. It's really difficult though. Oh my god, so much is happening. It's really difficult to write a script, and really that's the main barrier for me is just writing. I can film and edit no problem. I usually do. Once I have a script written, it's usually pretty quick for me to make the video. I overwork myself just a little bit in the editing process. I will usually spend all night editing the video when I should just be probably editing it just a few hours at a time. What's the most nerd item you own? For me, for example, is sealed Darth Maul figure from episode 1 Line of Toys. That's wonderful. My friend, me and Elise, who I think is still in chat, our mutual friend, Cameron, one of my best friends. I think, Elise, you enjoy, you dabble too in... Cameron is very into grabbing all the toys and figures from things. And Elise too. A little bit. Yes, we love Cameron. I think I might switch to Infinite after this next round. Especially because, yes. Yes, you do. Oh yeah, you're super into it too. You have like Elise has the same 3 same stores. Elise posts like I'm trying to figure out a way to describe it, but like, you know, pictures of them like posed with like stories, and it's wonderful. They're like characters. It's great. I hope I'm not embarrassing you, Elise. I love you. Oh, that's sad. Oh yeah, I have I have some Criterions. I need to watch them though. I own them just to say I own them. I gotta watch these damn movies though. What nerd shit do I have? I'm sure I have a lot of nerd shit. I'm blanking out on it right now. I can't think of stuff. I have a Minecraft pickaxe. I bought one back like a long time ago. I think this was even maybe before Microsoft bought the game. Oh yeah, I'm not into JoJo. I mean, I don't dislike it or anything. I don't. But yeah, I haven't ever really gotten into it. Oh yeah, absolutely. You just buy it, go to Barnes and Noble or whatever, and you're like, ooh, this one looks cool. This will be a fine addition to my collection, as the saying goes. And then you just never watch it. You're like, they had a 50% off sale on their website like a year ago. I mean, it's a yearly. They have it all the time. But one of the last ones they had, I bought like a good handful of Criterion movies, and like thinking like, oh, I'm gonna watch all these movies. I'm gonna really watch these movies that I've been meaning to watch. Finally give them a watch and finally know what all the fuss is about. Exactly, it's like homework. And I watched a couple of them, but I still have so many to watch. And I like to tell myself that I'm just putting it off because, you know, I want to have that fun first-time experience watching the movies. You know, you can never replicate your first time watching a good movie again. It's a special experience. But in reality, what's happening is I'm just putting it off because I got too much shit going on. Jesus. I have a lot of posters. I have a lot of like video game and movie posters. A lot of them just in storage, not put up anywhere. I don't really collect like toys and figurines and stuff. Although I respect it. I feel like in another universe I probably do. But it's just like, it's one of those things that's like, it's expensive to do. And I don't know where I would put them. I don't have like a shelf for it or anything, so I don't bother with it. Although I do have some amiibo. Not very many, but I have some. Shit. Does it now? That's interesting. I didn't know that about it. I don't really know anything about JoJo, to be honest. Wow, I'm doing poorly. What game is this? Is this still Reach? This doesn't seem like Reach. Is this 1? Or is it 3? It's 3, okay. The answer's always 3. It's either 3 or Reach. I want to play 4 a little bit. I have no experience with 4. Plus it's a bit more modern, so I don't know. I don't really know what the point is there. It'll feel more like a newer game, hopefully. He-Man toys, interesting. What's some nerd shit I have? I have to have something that's like super nerdy. I am a nerd. I am, I promise. I'm a nerd. I have so many movies. Like, so many. Okay, maybe not that many. I know people with more movies than I have. But I used to be really into collecting movies, like physically. These days, a lot of the time, unless a movie is really like something I really, really want to own physically, most of the time I'll just buy it on Vudu or whatever. If I really want to own a movie, I'll just buy it digitally. But, for example, Dune, I really want to buy Dune on Blu-ray. That's actually something, I'm really excited for it to come out on Blu-ray eventually. Really, really enjoyed watching that. I've rewatched it like a few times on HBO Max since seeing it in theaters. And I'm really excited to see all the special features and stuff, and like hopefully it'll have some good commentary on there. Really into director's commentaries and stuff. Some of them are real bad, some of them are really just not worth listening to. A lot of them are just kind of obnoxious. But when you get a good director's commentary, or a good commentary in general, it doesn't have to be the director, that's a good time. That's always a fun time. It's kind of like a podcast. You don't have to really look at the screen the whole time. You can like do other shit while it's happening. Rocky Collection Baby Driver Logan Star Wars 1-7. I haven't heard of that movie. I have the anime. I have Cowboy Bebop on Blu-ray. I still haven't seen all of it though. I bought it one time, or I either bought it or it was gifted to me. I don't remember, but in either case, I wanted it, because I wanted to get into it, but I never ended up watching the whole thing. Read the book. Was it a prequel? Or part 1 of 2? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, just to clarify, I know what you mean, but just to clarify for anyone who doesn't know, it's the movie Dune is not. It's not based on a prequel or anything. It's based on the first half of the first book that was written. As far as I know, it might be a little bit more than half. I don't know. I haven't read the book. I'm reading it very slowly. Right now, actually. Well, actually, right now I'm playing Halo. I'm not that cool that I'm just reading a book while I'm streaming, multitasking like that. Based on what? What was I saying? Dune is good. I don't know. I don't remember. I just pooped. Dude, same. Not actually, but in general, sure, yeah. I'm always pooping. Sorry if that's TMI, but that's just life. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's go to Infinite, I think. Let's go back to Halo Infinite. Let's do a little of that. Quit the game. Oh yeah, same. I haven't read the book. I don't know anything about Dune. But I watched the movie in theaters. I loved it. Again, having no knowledge of the universe or anything. The Dune universe, that is, not the universe in general. No knowledge of that either, I suppose. Let's change my stream info. I'll keep the title the way it is. That's fine. But we're changing categories to Halo Infinite now, and we are playing Halo Infinite. He was, yeah. Did an amazing job. Really cool, real clever stuff happening in that movie with the cinematography. Cinematographers are just wizards. I don't know how they do what they do. It impresses me to no end. I could never. Hunter x Hunter. It's all on Netflix. Really good character development. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard good things. It's a popular one, I think. I got so much shit to watch. I'll add it to the list. He did Rogue One. I know he did Rogue One. I think he did some of The Mandalorian. I'm not sure. Which honestly I didn't find super impressive visually. Some of it was, but not all of it. Although the tech that they developed for that show, as far as the screen, you know, that the alternative to green screens, they made that massive like wraparound screen, so that the lighting bounced off the actors realistically, and then the perspective changes with how the camera is moving. Really, really cool stuff. Just really impressive. Shame that I don't find the show that visually interesting, but that technology is really cool, and as a result I think the effects are much better than they normally would be in that kind of show. They are much more realistic looking. It's time for more Halo. Let's do some multiplayer. Let's do some quick play. Let's click on the button that says play. All right, enjoy your sleep. Good night. Good night, Elise. Thanks for joining the stream. It's been fun talking with you. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Not the genocide part, absolutely. Just the dinner part and the giving thanks part. The tradition that followed it. Oh, that's sad. What's cool? Did I miss something? Is it Halo? Halo is cool, I agree. He's purple. I made my guy purple. I worked very hard to make him purple. Spent a solid 10 minutes looking at all the customization options. And in the end, he's just the same guy, but he's purple. Because there's not much you can change without either spending money or playing the game for an obscene amount of time. And that's the nature of free-to-play games, and that kind of sucks. But at least it's all cosmetic stuff. One thing, and this isn't a free-to-play thing. This is just a modern multiplayer shooter thing that I like that Halo Infinite doesn't do, and that Halo doesn't do in general, is the progression system in a lot of like Call of Duty, for example. You play the game for an obscene amount of time, and you unlock all sorts of crazy weapons and stuff like that, and customizations for your weapons. Halo, none of that shit, from what I can tell. Maybe some of the other games too have that, but this one doesn't. It's just you work with what you get, and that's great. Oh, the thing about the Mandalorian with the moving light, yeah, it is cool. Really, really cool stuff. Hey, he's purple too. He stole my thing. That's my thing. We can't both be purple. We will fight to the death. Only one of us will survive. Let's duel. Alright, sir. You're a dead man. We can't both be purple. Oh shit. Okay, I'm back in my comfort zone a little bit here. Playing Halo Infinite. I know how this game works. I'm still bad at it, don't get me wrong. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Oh, what? How did I die? What just happened? What is it? Is that some sort of trap or something? Interesting. This was not something I was aware of. Oh my goodness. Well then I'm not gonna watch it then. I don't want to cry. I haven't really like sat down and watched an anime in a long time. I used to be into a few different anime in high school. But not for a while. Shit. Shit. Splitgate. No. Is that the game that Donkey talked about in his new video? He compared it to Halo. Is that that one? That one looked cool. Yeah, Halo with portals. Yeah, that looked cool. I might give that a go at some point. But again, multiplayer shooters are just generally not my thing, but I have been enjoying Halo Infinite, so I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot. I am kind of sneaking around the outskirts of the map here. Wait, I just went past the flag. Okay, now I take the flag. And if I whisper, they won't know I have it. If I'm quiet and sneaky, they won't know. Let's go. Shh. Everyone be quiet. Shh. Shh. Damn it. Damn it. That wasn't my fault. Oh my god. Yeah, it's free. Can't go wrong. That's how I feel about Halo right now. It's all free. So, sure, might as well play it. And I'm having a surprising amount of fun with it. So. I never really got into Naruto or, I don't know, Bleach or whatever, all those shows. I did get into One Piece for a while. I watched maybe 100 episodes of it, which sounds like a lot, but if you know anything about One Piece, that is barely putting a dent into the massive amount of episodes that show consists of. Honestly, I don't love this game mode. I don't love capture the flag. I'm just following this guy around. He seems to know what he's doing. Shit. I'm like forgetting what the buttons are. No, who took our flag? Sir, give our flag back, please. If we ask him nicely, I'm sure he will listen. Shit. Oh yeah, it is. Absolutely. I mean, it started in the 90s, right? Late 90s? Damn. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? Nice. Hell yeah. Glad to have you on my team. Shit. One thing I really do like about Halo is how long it takes to kill everyone. I feel like Infinite, it's a nice balance. I feel like 3 it took a little bit too long, but here it's nice because each little fight between you and one other guy feels like a dance. You know, you're like dancing around, you're hopping around. It's kind of this test of endurance to see who can last the longest between the two of you, and that's pretty much every confrontation in any multiplayer shooter. But in Halo, because of the long time to kill, it's you know, there's more of a focus on that dance. Each encounter feels special and feels kind of personal, you know? Shit. Whew. Yeah, One Piece. I love the opening to One Piece for the earlier episodes. I'm sure there are hundreds of openings at this point, but that first theme song, I really liked it. Just a joy to listen to and watch, and that goes for the whole show in general. It's a very nice, wholesome show. Aw, he got me. Certainly, this is video game. Halo is fun. It's a fun time. I don't know what else to say. I'm just having a good time shooting people and stuff. I'm just gonna sit back in my chair now and relax. Hopefully I get tired soon and can go back to bed because it is so late. I really should not be staying up this late right now. I mean, it's not that late, but it's almost 2 o'clock where I am right now. I suppose it's not the latest it could be, but I feel like I could keep streaming for like a couple hours more, and that doesn't feel okay. That feels like too late to be up streaming. I don't know if I would enjoy Naruto. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to get into something like that right now, you know? There's just so much. It's so daunting. I would like to play a new game mode. I don't want to do the flags. I like the ball one. That one's fun. What's this thing? Ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, I got him. I killed him at least. 220 episodes, it technically ends at like 170, then filler skip. Oh wow, interesting. That's actually not that long, I feel like, for something of that type, you know? It's not terrible. But I actually do want to like keep watching One Piece, I think. I started rewatching it like maybe a year ago. And then stopped. That only lasted like a couple weeks. But I was enjoying it. I might want to get back into it. I don't know. Shit. There's too much content out there. There's too much. Too much entertainment out there. I think all artists should just stop making things for a while. Just so we can catch up, you know? Let me catch up to all the things that have already been made, and then we can go back to making new things. Okay, I got this thing again. Ooh, I did some damage, I think. Damn. I've failed. Oh yeah? I liked the vibe of the show, though. I like how colorful it is, and the music was nice. And the recap is only like a couple minutes in the beginning of each episode, from what I remember. I don't know. Let's defend. Let's be on the defensive for once. Oh, shit. Where'd you come from? I'm not gonna watch Tiger. I never even watched any of Tiger King. I heard that it like twisted some facts, and I'm like, I don't feel like being manipulated. Anytime like a really like sensationalist documentary comes out, I get really kind of iffy about watching it. So I'm like, when you turn real life events into entertainment for profit, that's an okay thing to do in general. Like, you're allowed. However, generally, things will be changed a little bit or a lot in order to, you know, maximize profit and people watching it. Get more people to watch it and talk about it. And that's cool for telling a story, but that's not great for those real people whose lives are affected by by that, you know? More of a reality show? Okay, that makes sense. I don't really have an issue with reality TV, because that's a different thing. That's not... I don't really consider that... There's a bit of a blurred line between that and documentary filmmaking, I guess. Some reality shows are maybe closer to documentary filmmaking than others. But mostly, reality TV is kind of a just totally separate genre. And there's this... I feel like there's this understanding between the viewer and the creators that it's not, you know, reality. It's not real life. I feel like no one watching that show thinks those things are really happening the way they're depicted. How are we doing? I mean, no one scored any points, huh? Oh, wait. Yeah, they have. I just don't know how to read. I don't know how to look at dots, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about the Tiger King man or his friends. That's what they should have called the show. The Tiger King man and his friends. I don't know anything about any of it. I actively chose to avoid learning about any of that shit. Yeah, that's what I heard. Again, I don't know who that person is really, but I heard something along those lines. Like someone who was depicted as being like a bad person or something in the show, who, like, you know, it's like they're a real human being. I don't know. I'm not an authority on this subject. Is that someone who, like, the show implies, like, was a murderer or something? I don't know. Super Size Me? Yeah, I've heard about that too. I haven't seen that, but I've heard that it exaggerates a lot of things. Yeah, like documentary, but not really. A lot of documentaries are like that. I think documentaries are an art form, obviously. There's a way to make documentaries in a way that is informative and entertaining without compromising on either of those aspects. But a lot of documentaries are either, in my opinion, quite boring while being, you know, more impartial and more informative. Or very entertaining while compromising completely on the truth or whatever. Oh shit, what happened? Did something happen? Something happened in the game that I just wasn't paying attention. Hello. Haha! Sucker. Oh, there's like a few guys there. There's too many guys. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. We did it! And I helped. Uh-huh. What about her? Again, I don't really know much about this person. Huh. Who is the villain there? I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask. Hello. Ah. Damn. I want to play a different game mode. I'm tired of this. Oh shit. So basically, Carol presumably fed her previous husband to the tigers. Yeah, I thought that was one of those things where it's like, the show implies that, but it didn't actually happen. I don't know. Again, don't take me at my word here. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I just remember hearing something like that about how the show twists the facts a little bit. Oh, thank you for that. I actually do not have any water near me, but that's good. I mean, that's not good, but it's good that you reminded me because that is something I should change. So now I'm going to go grab my water and hydrate. Thank you. Ugh, okay. Water time. Hell yeah. H2O. Oh no, they captured the flag because I was drinking water. Oh no. Oh, are you saying so that the fed to tiger thing was a news story? Now, again, I don't know anything about this, but that doesn't mean it happened, you know? Or maybe it did. Who knows? Someone knows. I'm not for the millionth time. I'm not someone who should be talking about this because I am not informed about this situation. I will assume you know more than I do about it. Ooh, let's crash into each other for fun. Oh, but you have a gun. I don't know why I got out because he had a gun. Oh, sweet. It's mine now. Shit. Gets pestered by her a bunch, sued, and a bunch of shit, so he apparently hires a hitman to kill that bitch, Carol Baskins. Jesus Christ. Talk about drama. Whee! Nice. I saw that happen. That was a fun thing to see happen. Guy just got ran over. It's not as easy to run people over in Halo as you'd think. At least for me. It's kind of hard to do. Shit. Now he's in jail for that and mistreatment of animals. That's the worst thing. I mean, killing people is bad too. I don't know if he actually did that, but man, I just can't stand when people abuse animals or mistreat them in any way. It is so tragic. It is just the worst thing. Yes, for presidential pardon. That's so fucking stupid. Honestly, Netflix should just stop giving him the spotlight, you know? It's one of those things where it's like, just let him fade into obscurity, right? I imagine they're just giving him the attention that he wants, you know? Damn. I'm one of them. Jesus. That sucks. At least the tiger got a tasty little treat, though. But also, that does suck. I hope that person is okay. I mean, obviously their hand is not. But I hope the rest of them is. That's gotta be a real horribly traumatic thing to have happen to you. Absolutely. Okay, give me something good. Give me Oddball. I like Oddball. It's my favorite game mode, I think. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. It probably, to be honest, is probably a shit show as well. That's good. I'm glad they're alive. That's what I was worried about. I was worried they weren't. Glad to hear they're alive. I think about that sometimes. If I was to ever lose a hand, like, God. I know it's like this is such a stupid thing to go to, but like, I wouldn't really be able to play video games, at least not in the same way, you know? I would have to relearn how to play video games if I really wanted to commit to playing video games still after that. But it's such an important part of my life. I know that's like the stupidest thing to like think about if that in this hypothetical situation. But, you know, it is something I care about a lot. And, man, it would just suck. We take a lot of things for granted. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. What a horrible thing. Okay, what game mode do we have next? Strongholds. Okay, I'll take it. I like it a little bit more than the flag one because you don't have to like carry something, you don't have to escort something. You just kind of have to wait around to capture each stronghold or whatever. Let's go, ABC. I never really used my pistol. I wonder if there's any use for it in general. Honestly, I feel like I should just stick to this gun. It's easier to hold the mouse button than it is to keep clicking it over and over again. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that's what I've heard about it. I'm just like a little iffy about watching it just because I want to like research the actual events to see if it's like reflected well in the documentary or reflected accurately. Shit. Ah! Run, 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 run. Sweet. I love this guy. This is my favorite character in Halo. Little hologram boy. He's a good man. Shit. I think another thing that I like about this game compared to other shooters is it's not obnoxious. Call of Duty, if you ever listen to it while you're playing it, it's so obnoxious. And I'm not talking about people in voice chat. I'm talking about the lines that your characters are saying and just the whole vibe of it. It's so... like, I guess jingoistic is like an aspect of it. That's like, it's so, you know, it's very... war is cool as fuck. And that's just obnoxious. But also, like, it's not like Halo doesn't have that, right? But for whatever reason, maybe it's because of the sci-fi, like, fantasy setting or whatever, it kind of doesn't feel the same way. It feels less like that and more just like cool video game in space or whatever. Cool space video game. It doesn't feel as icky. It doesn't feel like it's making a fun little game out of the aesthetics of real life warfare, which is something that is in actuality totally horrifying and not something that should necessarily be a fun little video game where little numbers pop up on the screen every time you kill someone. I don't mean to sound like a old man yells at cloud, but it is. It just feels a little gross to me, and it's fine. You know, I'm not saying they shouldn't make military shooters. I'm not saying that. It just feels a little icky to me. At least Halo is like kind of a little bit more separated from reality. Is Born to Kill a game, or are you just saying that? Halo is cool. I'm also very late to the party. I mean, this is really my first time in my life getting really into it. I don't know if this is really into it. I don't know if that's how I would call what's happening right now. But, you know, I'm playing... This is probably the most amount of hours I've put into any Halo game. However many hours I've been streaming this game. Not just today, but the past few days. I've been streaming this game a lot. I've probably put at least, I want to say 15 hours into this game. I don't know if there's any way to check. But that's a lot for me for this kind of game. And it's only gonna increase with time. Did we just kill each other? That's hilarious. I love when that happens because I just imagine like two, like a and like a shockwave, you know? Because you're just punching each other and you both die at the same time. That's so funny. I can respect that. Yeah, this game mode is a lot more fun for me than Capture the Flag. Yeah, the pro-war bullshit. I haven't really dived enough into Halo's campaigns to know if it's really pro-war. It definitely feels a little bit. I don't know if pro-war is the right term, but you know, just the kind of like, hell yeah, we gotta fight the good fight and kill the bad guys. But I don't know, maybe it subverts that a little bit in its story. I have no idea. I feel like Halo giving the grunts, because this is something I know about Halo. Halo giving the grunts, like, you know, voice lines and making them cute and maybe even sympathetic. That is more, I think, subversive than anything in Call of Duty. Like, it's a little comedic. It's mostly, I think, played for laughs. But it's something. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I might play Back for Blood. Zombie stuff has never really been my jam. I've enjoyed Left 4 Dead 2. I've had fun with that game in the past. So I might give it a go. But again, just multiplayer online games have never really been my thing. This is the first time I've really been enjoying one. Whew. See, I'm doing okay. I'm doing things. Let me hydrate a little bit. No one told me to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, my main thing is single player games. I love single player games. Generally. A lot of Nintendo stuff. Is it basically Left 4 Dead 3? That's cool. I know it's made by the same developers, but also I know they also made Evolve, and I remember the reception to that game wasn't great. More bells and whistles. I like the simplicity of Left 4 Dead, so I don't know if we'll see. We'll see. Shit. Whew. That took way too long. I got your back, brother.
Let's see them try to take it from us. Stronghold Alpha lost. Nearing victory.
It is interesting to me how Halo takes the like Space Marine concept from Aliens, from the movie Aliens, and just does that thing, but totally uncritically and unironically. I think, again, I might be wrong there, but it is interesting to me how, like, you watch Aliens, the Space Marines are obviously a bit of a joke in that movie. Whereas in Halo, it's like, what if we did that, but serious. But maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass here. I don't know. This is a vibe I get just as someone who doesn't really know much about Halo, but I don't know. If Elise were here, she could correct me on that. And there's nothing wrong, by the way, with uncritically doing that. You don't have to do that. I don't think you have to portray those kinds of characters ironically. It's just interesting to me. I'm glad they improved it. I remember there was a controversy where the zombies had, like, randomized noises, and one of the combinations of noises it could do sounded like they were saying a slur. And so that's obviously a pretty bad issue. I know they corrected it, but that's how something like that could be allowed to happen. is pretty wild to me. You can specialize as a medic or a sniper or a melee build and become super buff at one job. I don't know if that sounds like my thing. I prefer to just kind of get into a game and not have to think too much about, like, loadouts or customization or things like that. That's just my preference. That's why I prefer right now. That's why I like Halo over something like Call of Duty, because Call of Duty has a strong emphasis on loadouts and customizing your dude with his weapons and stuff. Whereas Halo, it's just you're on the same level as everyone else pretty much. You have all the tools everyone else has. Feels very fair.
Stronghold Bravo is ours.
Shit.
Enemy team scoring.
Yeah, I'm glad that one is. That's the important one. Everything else is secondary, honestly. That's the type of thing you're going to want to fix right away as soon as possible.
Taking fire. Tango's closing in. We've captured Charlie. Stronghold Alpha is ours. Your team scored.
I yawned. Maybe I'm getting tired. Maybe I can finally go to sleep. Go back to sleep. This whole stream started because I went to sleep and then couldn't go back to sleep. Woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving. Mine.
Stronghold Charlie lost.
Give me B.
Enemy team.
Give me a B. Shit.
Enemies on me.
Anytime there's two bad guys up against just one of me, that's an issue. That's not gonna work out well in my favor, I think. Unless some miracle happens. Shit.
Captured Bravo.
Oh, that was a terrible throw. Oh, that was bad. Shit. The other team is like, they're really working as a team. Imagine that. Wild. All right, let's two of us. I will stick with you. I will stick with you. All right, let's capture this point, and let's stick together. All right, let's stick together.
Tried to take it from us. Stronghold Alpha lost.
Because if we can stick together, we have more of a fighting chance to stop the other guys. Hey, it's 3 of us now. Let's get C. Shit. Fuck. Well, that worked. What the hell is that thing? Unfair.
Enemy halfway to victory.
We are just not doing well this round, are we?
Captured Bravo. Your team scored.
Oh, the melee weapons. Yeah, melee's fun. The melee weapons in Back for Blood are good. That's good to know. It's always fun to kill zombies with fun feeling melee combat. One thing I liked about Left 4 Dead 2 was all the mods. That was always fun. The Steam Workshop. I remember using like, I had lightsabers and you could turn all the zombies into like xenomorphs. Fun times. Fun times. Honestly, I feel like Left 4 Dead 2 is already like the quintessential zombie killing game. I don't know how they can improve on that, honestly, beyond just adding complexities, which to me are not necessary. But I'm not gonna knock it till I try it. took A.
Enemy team scored. Your team scored.
Shrek tanks.
Let's see them try to take it from us.
I remember. I remember there was one mod that where one of the guys, maybe is it the tank? Is that what it's called? Wait, what's the? I can't remember the names of the zombies. Is Tank one of them? Is that what you're talking about? Anyways, one of the zombies, one of the big guys. There's a mod that made him say chocolate, like the guy from SpongeBob. Chocolate, chocolate. You know what I'm talking about.
Enemy team
If you know, you know. That was always fun.
active camo.
Lots of really fun mods. Fuck. I like how I feel like we both had to reload, so we were just punching each other. Yeah, it does feel a little bit old at this point, but it's still, I feel like it still holds up pretty well. It looks pretty good. The source engine, just the original source engine is so it hasn't really aged poorly. It holds up, I think. It's very versatile. There's still a lot you can do with it, I think. To the point where even some newer games are still using it. It's crazy to me. Or at least they were, I don't know. I think Titanfall 2 was the last game that used it that I can think of. But there might be some others though. I know the Titanfall games run on a very heavily modified version of the source engine, which is just insane to me. That's so cool.
Your team scored.
And very apt because Titanfall 2 has like the best single player shooter campaign that I've played since Half-Life 2. Although Half-Life 2 is still better. In my humble onion.
Enemy team scored.
Yeah, it's the tank, yeah. That's definitely what I was talking about. It's been so long since I've thought about Left 4 Dead. We are not doing too hot. Help me out here, help me out. Thank you. Who's shooting? Who's shooting at me?
The enemy has captured Bravo. Enemy team scored. Stronghold Alpha lost.
Damn. We're not doing too hot here. Oh, shit. This is a fun game. It just feels fun to play. They just really, again, I can't emphasize this enough. The game feel is immaculate. It is fine-tuned to perfection. Maybe I am emphasizing it a little too much, but it's just very fun. It is, yeah. You know, I replay Half-Life 2 like once a year, honestly. It's my favorite, one of my favorite games. I love it so much. And man, it rules. It's such a great campaign. It's paced so perfectly from beginning to end. Maybe some parts near the end game are will go on a little bit long, but like for the most part, it's such a great campaign. Wonderful sense of progression from beginning to end. Ooh, nice. Ravenholm rules. Such a well-designed level. It's so cool how much content they managed to like squeeze out of that like small space. It's so like intricately designed, and there's like something new happening at every turn. It's honestly like a miniature game within the game. It's amazing. Like it tells its own story. It's so cool. Just a great game. All of these things have been said by so many people. No hot takes here today on this stream about Half-Life 2. I love the shrug. That's my favorite animation. I like it when I do the shrug, but whatever. Yeah, I need to play Black Mesa as well. I want to finish Half-Life 1 first. I haven't actually ever finished Half-Life 1. As much praise as I give the Half-Life games, I feel like a fake fan. I've only played, I want to say most of the game. Maybe a little over half of it. It's a good game though. Very, very good game. Half-Life 2 is more my jam though. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and also I just prefer I prefer the vibes of Half-Life 2. That sense of fighting the man and kickstarting a revolution. And of course the gravity gun. What a genius mechanic. Yes, hot takes.
Enemy flag returned.
Damn.
Enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Wait, who am I killing? Who do I have to kill?
Flag returned.
Hello. I will follow you. Let's be best friends. Oh shit, maybe he was following me. In that case, nothing's gonna happen.
They have our flag.
No!
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves. An enemy flag.
Oh shit. Oh my goodness. So many explosions. So much happening on screen. I think maybe after this round I might end the stream. It's been really fun. It's been a nice late night stream. Very, very good. Great success. But I think I'm starting, I can feel myself starting to wind down a little bit. I should really get some sleep. Really try to, maybe I'll just relax a little, watch a TV show or something. Because when I'm in streaming mode, when my brain is in streaming mode, I'm like, you know, I am fighting to stay alert, you know? If I stop streaming, I think that'll allow my brain to relax a little bit. No, this is Infinite right now. I've been playing Infinite. I've been playing Infinite for the last, I want to say half hour? I don't know, that might be totally off.
They have our flag. Take it back.
Well, I'll take their flag if they're going to take our flag.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Shit.
The enemy carrier.
Yeah, I recommend Infinite. Since it's free, I can do that. I can recommend it. It's still in beta, technically, but it plays very well. It's very polished. It's crashed one time on me. Jeez, lots of dudes there. All 4 of them. Whole team. I was not ready for that. But yeah, it's very fun. Fun game. And I don't think it takes up that much room on my drive. I'll have to check that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't, which is nice. Unlike the Master Chief Collection, I don't understand why the Master Chief Collection takes up like over 100 gigabytes of space, but it does. I find that ridiculous because those games are from like a whole couple console generations ago. In my mind, that game should not take up more than 50 gigabytes at the most. Yeah, no worries, it's fine. You don't have to pay attention to every little thing that's going on in my stream.
Enemy flag returned. Enemy captured.
Yeah, I guess the category doesn't update when you're on mobile, I imagine, if you're watching the stream the whole time. Hello there. There we go. Shit. I'm not ready for this. I have no one protecting me. That was a suicide mission right there. 15-20 gigs. Yeah, that's reasonable, I think, for this kind of game.
Enemy
Yeah. He's a big boy. He's a large man. It is all or nothing. It's frustrating. I just realized you were talking about the collection and not the man. But he is, isn't he like 7 feet tall or something? I don't understand why you can't just I feel like you could earlier just download one. Like, if you just wanted to download Reach, you could do that. But now, these days, for whatever reason, you can't. You have to download the whole thing. Even then, though, I still feel like all those games should not take up that much space. They're older games, you know? There's not that much... There shouldn't be that much there to the point where they have to take that much space up. They gotta work on their compression. Nintendo are masters of compression. They know how to compress a game down without really compromising on quality at all. It's amazing. You look at Breath of the Wild... that game is what, like 10 gigs or something? I might be bullshitting here. It's something like that. It is a surprisingly low number, maybe 12. Like, how do they get that huge ass game and that huge world down? Now, not having any much voice lines helps. Like, sure, there's cutscenes with voice acting, but there's not really that many voice lines at all in the game. And I'm sure that helps, but like, that's not the only thing that takes up space. It's amazing, and I guess maybe the textures aren't the highest quality. Who cares? It's an amazing looking video game. And it's a huge, huge world with so much detail. And it's like 12 gigs or something. It's crazy. Same with like Mario Odyssey, obviously a smaller game than Breath of the Wild, but that game is like, I think, under 10 gigs. It's a smaller game. I think it might even be around 5 or something. I don't know how they do it. They're wizards. They're technical wizards. Yeah, absolutely. The tech is there. Just compress your games better. I feel like on PC, developers just feel like they can get away with just not compressing anything in the games. Especially like you look at Call of Duty, those games, I feel like every time a new Call of Duty comes out, there's a news story about how huge the game file is. But no one does anything, so whatever. No one cares, I guess. Like Doom. I at one point I had Doom not Dune Doom installed on my PC. And it was like 100 gigs or something. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think Doom Eternal was even a lot less than that. So, I guess good for them. They stepped up their game. It's like as games get more and more updated, more and more updates and content, they just inflate the size. They just don't bother compressing anything, and it just becomes like a behemoth of a game. Red Dead 2, yeah, that's definitely that's a big one. That I can get a little bit more, like that I understand a little bit more, just because it's insanely detailed. Like, talk about, you know, Breath of the Wild being detailed. Red Dead 2 is on another level. Now, that doesn't make it a better game, to be clear. I don't love that game. I haven't played it that much, but I have a lot more respect for for Breath of the Wild than I do something like Red Dead Redemption. It's just more up my alley, and I think it's much better designed. But Red Dead 2, you know, really high quality textures and so many voice lines and so much shit in that game. So I can understand that a little bit more. I'm sure they could do better work with the compression, but I just keep saying compression over and over again. To be clear, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know anything about game development. I know compression isn't just a magical thing where you click a button and the game file gets smaller. Yeah, I am talking about Doom 2016. That makes sense. I think it is the multiplayer that makes the file size so huge. I don't know how to only download the campaign and not the multiplayer. Maybe there is a way to do that.
Rope grenade out.
We lost the teammate. Reloading.
I just can't get into most open world games. They just don't really click with me at all. I think it's because the world is never really the focus. Like, you look at Red Dead 2, it's mostly just like kind of boring linear missions set in an open world. Whereas Breath of the Wild, the world is the game. The whole game revolves around the world. The world isn't just like a means to get to travel between missions and find things. Like, the point of the game is to you get what I'm saying. I think I am getting tired. The point of the game is to like use the world and really immerse yourself in the world. Understand its like layout and the intricacies of how it works and how different things interact with each other. Really, really genius stuff in that game that so far no other game has really captured for me. I feel when I'm playing Breath of the Wild, I feel like I'm in a real place. Whereas when I'm playing, I don't know, GTA or whatever, things like that, I feel like I'm playing a video game, which is fine. That's fine. It just, those games just, I don't know, they don't click with me for some reason. I can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah. The side content. I don't know. I've never really dived deep enough into these games because I just get bored because the intro mission is always too long. Red Dead 2 I've probably played for like 3 or 4 hours. And I just can't keep playing it. Yeah, I think that's it for today's stream, for tonight. I think I'm done. It's been really fun. This has been a good time. Let me quit the game. Yeah, there's a lot of extra stuff I hear. Maybe one day I'll go back to the game and try to get into it and check out all the extra stuff. I've seen, a lot of content about Red Dead 2 that is like impressive to me, where I'm like, ooh, that's cool that that's in the game. It's too bad there's just too much stopping me from enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one day I'll go back to it. The frame rate is another barrier. I wish it ran better. I wish it would get an update on PS5 to run at 60 frames per second. Maybe it has. I don't think it has, though. I feel like I would know about that. Yeah, the snow in the beginning. There's a lot of snow. It looks pretty, but it's just... You're just walking and talking to people, and it goes on for so damn long, and the gunplay is just not fun. I don't enjoy the shooting, how it feels in Red Dead 2. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a night. Good night, CB Radio. Thanks for stopping by the stream. It's been real fun talking to you. And anyone else watching, good night. Or good day, wherever you are, I don't know, in the world. All right. I'm going to end the stream now. Good night. The end. Goodbye. Sleep well, everyone. And happy Thanksgiving.